I'm on that list. Racism is a power dynamic. It's not you not liking me because of my skin complexion. To be honest, I don't lose sleep over that, but not getting the job, not being able to go to school, not being able to get opportunities, that's where it becomes tough. So I've commenced a program through my fellowship at MIT. The goal is to create a bridge from higher education to our low-income community, attempting to align, kids that we neglect with opportunities that they
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Miami Heat here at the American Airlines Arena. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all are well aware of the Miami Heat and their particular culture. Udonis Haslem, who's been one of the mainstays of this franchise throughout its history, said, "It's a warrior's mentality, being part of something bigger than yourself and sacrificing for your brother. You have to be committed mentally or your body will never follow. It's demanding on and off the floor." Kevin?
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Julius Randle.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. They've got Nikola Jokic. Julius Randle is out there with Grant. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard. And for the Heat, Lowry out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Covington in at the small forward position. And in these late season stages, Doris, there are always a few surprise players that step up their game.
There's a real rhythm to the NBA calendar, Kevin. And this is why year-round conditioning and your year-round calendar matters. The deeper you get into a year, there are certain players who get stronger because they put in the time and the commitment in the offseason, and they've stuck to their routine and their schedule during the year. All of those things matter.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Pass to Lowry. A three ball. Randle grabs the board. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Phoenix Suns. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Here's Capella after Eric Bledsoe's score.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
Bledsoe passes to Grant. Clarkson taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. Jokic trying to free himself up. Randle no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Covington kicks to Lowry. Back to Covington. Shoots over Grant. Covington's shot is off. Bledsoe with it. Lowry picks him up. Bledsoe passes to Randall. Shoots over Covington, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that, to me, is where he can make his mark.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Now here's Lowry. A 14-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Phoenix on defense. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Phoenix, no good that time either. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Bledsoe. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Over Hardaway. No good from Bledsoe.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Covington dishes to Hardaway. Six on the shot clock. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Bledsoe passes to Jokic. Randall against Antetokounmpo. Randall kicks to Clarkson. Cranes the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Heat trail by 5. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Got a piece of it. Outside Hardaway. Inside, outside for Lowry. From downtown, offensive rebound, Antetokounmpo. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Miami. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
I think for the Heat, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 5 on the clock. Capella kicks to Antetokounmpo.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
From outside, off the mark. Randall outside. Takes a 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Right side Hardaway. And that one, good.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Phoenix. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lowry against Bledsoe. Lowry dishes to Giannis. Outside for Lowry. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Listen, this guy's so dangerous from beyond the arc. Kyle Lowry has always been a knockdown three-point shooter.
Bledsoe against Hardaway. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Heat trail by 5. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for the Suns. Outside Lowry. Outside Covington. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clarkson against Lowry. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You know this. A guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
Randle right side. Back to Clarkson. And it's Jokic in the corner. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Heat trail by 3. Covington inside the line, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Robert Covington using the dribble to create the shot. Pretty pull-up.
Randle against Antetokounmpo. Randle left side. Grant surveying the D, and the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Joe Harris is checked in for the Heat. Reggie Jackson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for Phoenix, Wood, he's checked in for Randle. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Clarkson. Oubre outside. Over Lowry. And the rejection by Lowry. Here we go, one-on-one. And Jackson throws it down hard.
It's easy to forget about Jackson's bunnies, but he's more than happy to remind you.
Beasley outside. Lowry against Oubre. Grant outside. 6 to shoot. Cans it from downtown. And the Suns lead by 2.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Just an incredible month of basketball. 3rd in rebounding, 13th in scoring, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want to corral it. The first free throw is good. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
Now, here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. And a wide-open look for Portis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And remember, he grew up in New Orleans, but Kelly Oubre had to move to Texas after Hurricane Katrina. Some tough times that he said put a little bit of a chip on his shoulder to this day.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Miami. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And just miss after miss right now.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Beasley. He had 15 points last outing. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And here are the Suns now. O'Neal passes to Beasley. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Five to shoot. Puts it up off the inbound. Oubre can't get it to go. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Harris against Oubre. Now, here's Portis. He's guarded closely. Harris inside the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Suns leading by 4.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now, here's Oubre. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. No good that time. Jackson with it. Beasley covering. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Oubre against Jackson. That one falls.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
And Doris, Malik Beasley, no stranger to the entertainment business. His parents and his grandfather are all accomplished actors.
Yes, but his father also played basketball professionally. Malik with so much talent. Now he's looking for his role to grow, and he's got the kind of heart and toughness to go make it happen.
First free throw is good. The Heat making a switch here. Covington's checked in. And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Giannis passes to Covington. Jackson down low. He's up against Beasley. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Covington.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. Three-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. You take a look at Harris, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
You don't want to get into a three-point contest with any of these players. The range we see among that group is beyond belief. Even against the tightest of coverage, no shot is a bad shot for any of them.
Oubre with it. 6 points for him. He kicks it to Beasley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10. Marjanovic, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Passes it to O'Neal. Marjanovic with it, and stolen by Harris. Jackson looking it over. Back to Harris. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Miami. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely getting slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Antetokounmpo is out there with Portis. Then there's Harris. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Jackson in at the 1. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. But they recover it. Wood in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Suns trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oubre finds Marjanovic. Oubre outside. 5 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Wood can't hit. Miami leading by 4. Harris inside the line. And another basket for Miami.
So smooth with the shot mechanics. Joe Harris, what a pretty jumper.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. The dish now to Oubre. Over Harris. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
And some changes here for the Heat. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And the Suns here with a different look. Jokic is checked in for Marjanovic. Julius Randle comes in for Christian Wood. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in for Kelly Oubre. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Harris kicks to Lowry. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Clarkson.
Clarkson using his combination of size and speed to affect the shot. That's really good defense.
Grant the pass to Jokic. Randle against Harris. Pass to Grant. Now, here's Clarkson. He had 16 points in the win against Philadelphia. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Well, he's got to be a defensive stalwart, and Jeremy Grant using his size to send it back.
Randle no good. Heat leading by 4. Left side Lowry. Harris passes to Lowry. And there's the pass to Capella. Clarkson against Covington. Pass to Lowry. The 3. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Miami no good on that time either. Suns trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Clarkson bounce pass. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here's Bledsoe. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And guys, it really looks like they've lost a step here in the second quarter. They have been really stagnant offensively.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Hardaway. Phoenix grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either. And when Bledsoe can make range shots, it sets up the rest of his offense.
Here's Covington. That shot off the mark. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Grant gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. The Heat leading by 4. Launches a 3. Again, Covington missing. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Clarkson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And the dunk by Grant.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
Timeout called, the Heat. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Giannis, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and take a look at the leading rebounders since the All-Star break. Clint Capella on top. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You can take a look at either one of these guys and see just how exceptionally aggressive they've been in the paint.
Capella finds Covington. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Now Capella, an 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. Lowry from outside, drains it from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 8 points.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now, here's Clarkson. For 3, Bledsoe. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Heat leading by 5. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Looking to get it going, and it's good on the layup. He's got 6.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Randall. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Covington wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Suns trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Beasley's checked in for Clarkson. Miami on defense. Randall kicks to Beasley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And checking out some numbers for him.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And that's an example of the quick burst that Kyle Lowry has at his disposal. He is always on the attack.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Two shots. Last on the first.
Free throw drops for Lowry.
I think now that he's become a perennial all-star, it's easy to forget. It wasn't until his 9th year in the league that Kyle Lowry made his first all-star game.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Suns. A 12-point game. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Lowry. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 9th in assists, 15th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. No good from Bledsoe.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Bledsoe. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Passes to Beasley. Grant outside. Covington with the steal. And here they come. He dishes it to Lowry. Giannis inside. Working on Beasley. Hardaway for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bledsoe with it. He has 7. Pass to Grant. Clock at 6. Jokic against Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Lowry passes to Covington. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Grant outside. The pass to Randall. Beasley outside. Here's Jokic. Misses off the left iron. The Heat leading by 17. Throws it up high. It's tipped. Jokic with the steal. Now here's Beasley. He has 5. Shoots over Covington. And Covington sends it back.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Lowry against Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And it's Capella missing. Suns trail by 17.
And you look at Robert Covington, first-team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Miami with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Well, you have to love an authoritative finish, and Mr. Covington leaves no doubt.
The Suns shooting just 31% in the game. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside. The sneaky athleticism of Jokic, reminding everyone that he's capable of hammering it down on those alley-oops.
Giannis, no good.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Randall kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Randall. Outside for Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jokic. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists now tonight. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, Giannis. He's defended by Randall. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
And Jokic drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Guys, Robert Covington firing on all cylinders so far for the Miami Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle, you came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They're in better shape now than they were at one point when they trailed by 8. The second quarter was where they really opened things up. They were by far the stronger team, both defensively and when they had the ball. Their 13-point halftime lead, no accident. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
They did an awesome-erific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-erific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-erific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And, Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Robert Covington. What a contribution.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Monty Williams. They've got Julius Randle. Jordan Clarkson is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Grant in at the small forward. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
And he makes that one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Lowry drawing the double team. And the dunk by Capella. And the Heat lead by 15.
You know, we call that great recognition of the situation. He knew where the double team on him was coming from. A teammate was open somewhere, and he found him.
Now, here's Jokic. Good work defensively by Capella. In transition, here comes Miami. Covington with the ball. Over Grant. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Bledsoe against Hardaway. Bledsoe looking around. Covington against Clarkson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hardaway, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here's Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised. And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And, Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Hardaway hits them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Bledsoe passes to Grant. Trying to find Bledsoe. Gets it to him. The feed to Clarkson. Over Lowry. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Jokic with the steal. Grant outside. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Now, here's Jokic. He has 6. Bledsoe outside. And no good. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Covington with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Covington with the ball. Here's Giannis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, and they have dialed it up a notch here, really battling to extend this run.
And the Suns call time here.
And how about this stat? Over the course of Robert Covington's career, over 60% of his shots coming from long range.
And Greg, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, you almost want to reverse it because defense has been the pivot point for Robert Covington's emergence as a player in this league.
And Phoenix making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 19th in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, one of the better three-point shooters in pro basketball. He's killed it from downtown every time we've watched him. Very impressive.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Clarkson with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Well, I'll tell you, shooting with confidence right now. Eric Bledsoe off the catch and shoot doing work.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Left side, Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lowry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Bledsoe passes to Clarkson. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Lowry. To the paint. It's tipped. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Bledsoe finds Clarkson. Back to Bledsoe. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Randall outside. Pass to Lowry. And here is there's the double team with Grant. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Miami now. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis kicks to Lowry. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Who grabs the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Clarkson. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Clarkson's got 8.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Portis, he's checked in for the Heat. Phoenix also making some changes. Christian Wood comes in for Randall, and it's Beasley in for Jeremy Grant. So it's Miami now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Covington against Beasley. Lowry from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Woods got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Here's Clarkson. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
The Heat shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Phoenix.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Lowry. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Beasley outside. It's stolen by Capella. And here's Covington from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Beasley outside. Passes it to Wood. Lowry against Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Outside Lowry.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
Lowry passes to Portis. And here is Capella. 8 points for him. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with a sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Right wing. Bledsoe against Hardaway. Oubre outside. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his first bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Covington. Following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Oubre on the wing. He has 6, and that one is good by Beasley.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Lowry. Drops in the layup for 2. Lowry's got 15 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Wood. Marjanovic down low. Capella covering. Marjanovic passes to Wood. 6 on the shot clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wood's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Danny Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Harris comes in for Hardaway. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Jokic has checked in for Phoenix. Both free throws good from Capella. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Phoenix. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with Detroit, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
Suns have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Outside for Bledsoe. Now the pass to Jokic. Good work defensively by Capella. Miami's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. While we have a moment here, let's see which teams have scored the most second-chance points since the All-Star break. The Suns 5th.
Not many will go after it on the offensive boards the way they do. I mean, and particularly since the break, they have really made teams pay on the inside.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
A different look for Miami. Antetokounmpo comes in for Harris. And it's Lowry in for Jackson. And a change for the Suns. O'Neal's checked in. And both free throws good for Green.
Guys, let's remember, Danny Green was waived not just once, twice, but I love that he didn't put his head down. And ultimately, he wins his first championship with the 2014 Spurs, and what a valuable piece he remains.
And Miami making a change here. Harris is checked in. .119 left in the third quarter. Oubre inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Green. Taking a look at the scoring numbers right now, he averages about 9 points a game. And it's Giannis missing. Phoenix has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Beasley outside. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Beasley. And the three off target. And the Heat shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And Green gets it to go.
Well, this is the go-to shot for Danny Green. So good in his pre-shot preparation and catch and shoot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Beasley, here we go. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Giannis. Harris kicks to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Green. The shot misses. And so it's the Miami Heat in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Jay Crowder out there with Harris. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Green, and it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Rebound by the Heat.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Green. You look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame. Greg, some great names. Headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view. You've gotten a front court view. You've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And Miami shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Nunn passes to Portis. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Pass to Nunn. Lets it go from deep. O'Neal with the rebound. The Suns shooting it pretty low, 34% thus far. Over Nunn. O'Neal misses. Miami with the ball. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. There's Green with the three. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. Oubre inside the three-point line. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
Jokic against Portis. Back to Green. Harris outside. Clock is at 3. Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
You have to recognize when that shot clock is dwindling away. Stay calm, Joe Harris, and deliver.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
There's the pass to Portis. Jokic with the steal. And they're moving it up. The wide open look here for Wood. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Miami leading by 23. Green passes to Crowder. Now here's Nunn. Guarded closely. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Jokic. 4 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. Off target with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Now here's Nunn. Tight defense on him. Here's Crowder. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Passes it to Noel. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Well, Crowder is not afraid to play bully basketball. This is a guy who will battle through contact.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Wood, defended by Portis. Oubre, no one around him. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And one thing Oubre could do to help his offense, to me, make himself into a better ball handler. Great dribble drive move that time.
And the Heat call time here. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer.
Mm-hmm.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Lowry against Bledsoe. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
The dogged defense from Mr. Bledsoe, twice on the pipes.
And to Kumbo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Randall outside. Grant outside. The pass to Jokic. Back to Grant. Now Clarkson. Here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
Big, you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
And some changes here for the Heat. Myers Leonard is checking for Clint Capella. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jackson in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Phoenix, Marjanovic checked in for Randall. Langford comes in for Clarkson. And Thomas subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here is Hardaway. Pass to Leonard. Now Jackson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Thomas inside. Leonard's there. Thomas dishes to Langford. Outside Thomas. Here's Jokic. Outside for Thomas. Here's Langford. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Covington finds Jackson, and he drops it in from the low post.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that hand.
Now here's Thomas. Jokic passes to Thomas. Down low. Jokic with the bucket. 12 points for Jokic.
And this is why Jokic is an all-star, all-NBA caliber talent, because of his ability to dominate in an effortless fashion.
Print against Covington. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And here is Grant after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. The three, no good from Grant. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Heat. Covington inside the line. Here's Ilyasova, and the layup falls.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Marjanovic. Grant outside. Shoots it. Again, Phoenix.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Hardaway kicks to Ilyasova. Jokic with the steal. Thomas with the ball. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and a lot was let go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender. Now Grant, after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. In transition, here comes Miami. And here's Covington from the arc. Miami keeps it going, a new 14-second clock.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
A different look for Miami. Crowder, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Hardaway.
One shot.
And that one misses. The Suns have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Langford has the open look. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You know, in that situation, yes, you've got a wide open three, but it would be a lot wiser to feed the ball to a teammate and get a higher percentage look.
Lets a floater go, and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Thomas passes to Marjanovic. Here's Noel. No good with the triple. Now here's Jackson.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Harris drives in. The kick out to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3, it's good from long range.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead
continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. O'Neal misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Jackson. Phoenix on defense. Harris outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Noel. Passes it to Langford. And here is Marjanovic. 5 to shoot. To end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
One shot.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Kyle Lowry.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Here's Noel. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Jackson passes to Ilyasova. Now here is Harris. Outside Jackson. From the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. It's deflected. Crowder with the steal. Harris outside. Pass to Crowder. Outside Leonard. And he banks in the layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Noel. Guarded by Harris. And the pass to Thomas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Two shot.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Thomas. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous is this team?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. And the most important, we're having fun.
Always more fun when you win, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.